Yo, welcome back to some more battles. We are in the Open Great League, and today we got a team to try out with the Regidrago paired with the Diggersby and the Lapras in the back. Basically, it's two tanks in the back, protected by the Dragon. And looks like our opponent does swap out into the Fortress, and luckily we do have an answer for the Fortress. Fortress as a safe swap is kind of sneaky good. It has a lot of resistance, but very, very, very bad against fire types, obviously. So here they are running their Sand Tomb version. They pretty much can only throw Sand Tombs at us, and it looks like we did end up getting the switch, but we combo play into the Reggie and we get the breaking swipe to combo. Looks like the Arctipax in the lead here is pretty brutal, and now we're gonna have to go into our Lapras. This Lapras is going to, looks like, tank this Dragon Claw, and we are just gonna keep on firing a lot of Sparklings at this point. Sparkling should be able to get the job done. We got so much residual energy. We get to another Sparkling against this Marowak, and our opponent realizes that they're not going to have a chance to win. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the combination of the Regidrago and the Lapras. Next game, let's see, what do we find? We have Regidrago into the Greninja, favorable lead. They swap into their Dusclops Shadow version. Keep that in mind. So they had the energy advantage, and these ice punches are going to add up because of the shadow variant. So it looks like they are going to commit some shields to try to flip this switch here. We recognize what they're trying to do, so we end up shielding as well. Now it's going to come down to this next move here, whether they're going to shield or not, because they are going to be able to tank one more move. Let's see if they shield here or not. Right here, this Scorching Sands is let it go, and we get the debuff, and it looks like our opponent does end up getting to another move. Shadow Punch, even though it was going to be resisted, it would have probably taken us out, and we basically want to maintain alignment, so we invested 2 shields there. And now we have the Lapras into the Jump Love. This Jump Up is a core breaker for the backline. Unfortunately for us, it is running the Energy Ball version. We go for the Ice Beam Hail Mary, and unfortunately they do shield, so we combo play, or sorry, we catch the move into the Regidrago. Looks like our opponent is going to be throwing the Aerial Ace. They only have Aerial Ace, so we are looking okay here still, because we can survive those Aerial Aces. We fire off the Dragon Energy, and the Dragon Energy takes out the Greninja without getting a move off. Another Aerial Ace is used to take out our Regidrago, and luckily, because we did have so much energy, we are going to be able to get to another Ice Beam to take out that Jump Love finally. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game. Interesting enough, the core breaker of Jump Love running the Energy Ball was good against the Lapras, but not so good against the Regidrago. Regidrago versus the Shadow Dusknoir here. Looks like our opponent ends up throwing on 5, so we're going to catch something. Okay, they were going to go for a bait, or maybe it was 4 or 5, and our opponent does reveal their Drapion. The Drapion is going to be pretty decent against our Diggersby, as they're going to be able to fire off a bunch of Aqua Tails really quickly. But before they can do that, we fire off another Scorching Sands, and they just made a big mistake because we got a shield, and we are going to be able to get the alignment. And now we have, looks like our opponent was trying to farm us down, but we're not going to allow that to happen. So we fire off the Breaking Sword to take out that Dusknoir, and now we have this 2 shield versus 0 shield Skeledirge. And we should be pretty good here. We can survive the first move no matter what. They go for the Torch Song, and now we just have to shield everything, basically get to the Sparkling Aria, and we will be able to take out this Skeledirge. And looks like that's good enough. So GG's to our opponent, able to basically flip that switch somehow with our Diggersby. They got a little bit too greedy, I think. and let us get to a additional Scorching Sands. Shadow Swampert versus our Regidrago. They are taking a lot of fast move damage. They are already nearly 50% gone, and we are just going to be able to tank whatever move they throw because they did not build up to Earthquake, so we didn't have to worry about that. Now that they're shielding, we are going to respect this one because the next one will KO, and they bring in their Shadow Dragonite, and that is going to get their last shield. We take a while to think about it because we want to see if they're going to throw the superpower or not, and we decide to go into this Lapras because we do have the ice move. So after shielding once, we do finally take out the Shadow Dragonite, and oh, looks like this Superior is lurking in the back, and this is why we have the ice move as well. Huge damage goes through. We're forcing them to use energy here. This has to be Frenzy Plant because I don't think areas will take it out from that range, and because they use a good amount of energy, we are going to be able to survive this move. We are gonna fire off another Fire Punch, resisted, and luckily it is enough to take out that Shadow Swampert. So GG's to our opponents, able to win that game mainly with the Lapras. Lapras running Ice Beam, coming in clutch several times this set. Ooh, luckily we see this in the lead here. We definitely don't want to see this in the back on even shields. Looks like our opponent does fire off the Frenzy Plant. We can resist that, and we're just going to fire off this Dragon Energy before they get to a move. Down goes the Superior, and I think that was a Clefable, and we switch out into the Diggersby, and we get counter swapped into the Greninja. Greninja is not going to be able to avoid the debuff. The Scorching Sands helps us out, and oh, but looks like their Night Slash did get them a boost, so everything is equal luck-wise. And now we see Clefable into the Lapras. They go ahead and reset their buff, and now we're gonna have to try to win this game with the Lapras versus this Clefable. Clefable did go for the Moonblast, and now we have to survive this next move. Moonblast is used again. We can survive it. We're going to throw this Sparkling right before they get to a move. I think they're running Swift, and now we have energy onto the Regidrago. This Regidrago is going to be able to get to a breaking swipe to get this shield. We do get the debuff, and now this Night Slash is enough to take us out. Do we get to a move? Well played by them. Right on timing. They win cap tie. So check out the team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.